first game of the day, our best of three. Drunken Tutuh versus PinkRoid. Fellas, over to you for pick and bans.
Summoners, the first match of the day. Pre-ban phase is in right now. Boss, what should we expect?
Well, we know that both players have their signature light dart units. PinkRoid with Tianlang and Drunken Tutuh with Gianna. Those might be priorities.
There we go. Gianna pre-banned and Shizuga pre-banned. PinkRoid versus Drunken Tutuh. First set, best of three. Here we are.
Shizuka is an interesting ban. I'm guessing that Drunken Tutuh doesn't have that unit, so he doesn't want to deal with it.
Drunken Tutuh very fast with his fingers, locking in that Masha for first unit. PinkRoid responding with an Oliver and a Merlong for first and second unit.
Well, there we go. I didn't realize that PinkRoid had recently summoned an Oliver, because that's not a unit he has been rocking. Drunken Tutuh will probably be very surprised by that.
There we go. Drunken Tutuh with the Vanessa and the Praha, locked in for second and third unit. PinkRoid with the Nana and the Dominic.
Nice to see those newly buffed units, the Vanessa and the Praha, and how much they will bring. Praha actually synergizes really well with the Masha, and PinkRoid bringing some water units to deal with that Masha and Vanessa on the field.
Very exciting. Curious to see what Drunken Tutuh and how he will respond to PinkRoid's draft. Taking the time available to decide.
Well, there's revivers on both sides of the field, but a Mephisto might be a good pick for Drunken Tutuh to deal with the Nana, as well as the fact that PinkRoid doesn't have any fire units there. So maybe a Diana would be a good pick as well.
There we go. Changpang Abilia locked in for Drunken Tutuh's final two picks. PinkRoid, final unit to respond to Drunken Tutuh's draft.
Not sure about the Bellio. It's a decent counter pick to Mo Long, but not really to the other two units, especially with that Oliver on the field. I think PinkRoid isn't rocking any strippers at the moment. He's going to need to bring one to set up for the Oliver resets.
And talking about strippers, more aka Water Ray has been locked in with the Arena lead skill also for PinkRoid's draft.
I think both players might want to think about banning each other's speed leads in order to take the first turn. At the same time, the more Water Ryu is a good ban for Drunken Tutuh as well. Or just ban that huge source of damage, the Dominic. Drunken Tutuh also has his own huge source of damage, of course, and Masha. But there's three water units, so maybe Praha could be a decent ban as well.
There we go. Vanessa banned. Merlong banned. Wow, just that speed lead is banned. So we've got the Oliver with the 33 speed lead. Praha with the resistant 41 leader skill. Locked in. Here we go, guys. The first set, the first match. Drunken Tutuh versus PinkRoid. First turn goes to Moore. Goes with the rolling spike.
I'm not sure about that ban there from Tutuh. He's let through the Ryu Oliver combo with the Nana as well. Oh my goodness, we see what's happened.
Wow, Dominic deleting that Abilia. Nana getting a Soul Harvest stack already. Praha going for the heal. Lands the sleeps. Praha another turn. Goes into Nana. Dominic additional turn. Goes into the Masha.
PinkRoid is just rubbing it in right now. Masha could get a feather of procs, but Nana is on 2 souls harvested already. That's 2 extra lives for his team. Even if Masha takes some procs, it's going to be a real uphill battle for Drunken Tutuh from here.
Well, go. Drunken Tutuh returning a favor, putting in some serious damage into that Oliver. Praha taking him out. Oliver comes back with a full harvest, and taking a turn into that Praha.
Let's not forget that Dominic is so powerful because his passive is just fixed damage off his attack, so he can easily do decent damage to the Masha, as well as his 2 water units. Smash is dismounted. She's going to be gone really soon, and PinkRoid is going to wrap up this win.
Before she goes, she takes out Oliver. Dominic's about to take a turn. Deletes that Praha. Additional turn with that Dominic. Deletes that Masha. Oh, 3 units versus 1. Amazing.
Yep, that's it. Drunken Tutuh will be ruined the fact that he let through the Oliver Moore combo. I think an Oliver ban might have been even better than a Moore ban there, actually, because then there'd be not much to follow up on the Moore. But at the same time, you know, it was just an incredible draft all around from PinkRoid. This is why he is the reigning EU Cup champion.
Absolutely unbelievable scenes there from PinkRoid. That Dominic there, Baus. I mean, what, deleted 3 units, the additional turns, not to mention the hit damage as well, was the difference maker there. What an incredible monster.
For real, the Dominic really just dealt with those fire units, the Masher, so well, as well as, I mean, it can deal with anything well if you don't kill it quickly enough. And unfortunately, he got to last, he got to do this proc. And of course, the Moore and Oliver combo was incredible as well. PinkRoid just has so much up his locker, and he has to be the hot favorite for the whole thing now he's summoned an Oliver.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Killer as well. Obviously, we know PinkRoid, the successes previously, but coming into this matchup against Drunken Tutuh, obviously, this is Tutuh's last chance in this best of 3 to stay in the competition today, otherwise goes through the loser's bracket. What can he do here to counter PinkRoid's unbelievable plays?
Honestly, the way he stood his ground against PinkRoid was actually pretty amazing, because that Masha did take out that Oliver a few times. The Praha took out Oliver a few times. The Nana saved that Oliver, but he stood his ground, and we're going into our second set right now.
Yes, we are. Picking bands, baby. This is it. Can PinkRoid take it 2-0, or can Drunken Tutuh get back into the competition? Over to you for picking bands, lads.
Here we go, guys. Pre-bans are in. That Masha gets the pre-ban. The Tiang Lang gets the pre-ban. Both monsters taking a few seconds to decide how they'll draft against each other.
Finally, we do see the Tianlang pre-ban. Masher is a good choice as well. It did a lot of work for Drunken Tutuh in the previous round.
PinkRoid with that first pick locks in Oliver for his first unit. Drunken Tutuh responds with the Sierra and a Gianna for his first and second unit. PinkRoid very fast with the Changpang and Ryu for second and third unit.
PinkRoid absolutely knows what he's doing. He knows he's going to have to contest speed now that Gianna is on the field. So he's bringing those speed leads. He's bringing that AoE reset from Changpeng and the additional reset from Oliver.
There we go. Drunken Tutuh with the segment and the Verdi Heal for his fourth unit. PinkRoid responding with a Barbara. And what will his final unit be?
I do like the segment, but I'm not sure about the Verd Hill, because the only unit you can really reliably revenge is the Changpeng. And if PinkRoid brings a bunch of water units like he is right now, then the Verd Hill is going to struggle to make an impact.
There we go. We see Merlon get locked in for the fifth unit for PinkRoid's draft in. Drunken Tutuh, final unit. How will he respond to that draft?
I think Drunken Tutuh might want to think about a speed lead here, or just bringing something like a Diana in order to hard counter those water units on the field. If he has a Dominic as well, that would be nice, or maybe even a Nana.
We're about to see he's taken all the time available for him to consider his draft perfectly. Any moment now. Final unit, Ethna locked in. Bans will be in any moment now.
Well, he is going to contest speed here, it looks like Drunken Tutuh. If he wants to contest speed, he's going to have to ban out the Barbara, because that's the attack bar booster for PinkRoid's team. But we know that PinkRoid is a very fast player himself, so I don't know if it will be enough.
Just as you predicted, Barbara is banned out. Oliver locked in with the speed lead. Segment with the HP lead. Here we go. Match point for PinkRoid to move into semifinals, or a comeback from Drunken Tutuh. Segment taking that first turn.
Well, we're seeing the power of Segment's base speed, because over against the 33 speed lead, she has still outspared all of PinkRoid's units. Good stuff.
Failing to reset that Merlong. Merlong still has Reckless Assault available. Dragon's Dance also. Changpeng. Whoa! Wow! Despair Changpeng with the glancing, the defense break, and the stun. Huge move right there.
I don't know what PinkRoid has been feeding his Changpeng, but he's been feeding it well. It even managed to stun the Sekhmet, which is not a unit that usually gets stunned by a wind unit.
Wow, here we go. Verdi Hill into the Oliver. Changpeng. Skill 3 goes in. Ooh. Reckless Assault takes out that Sekhmet.
I wasn't sure if Tutuh would have outspared. He did, but it just wasn't enough, because PinkRoid is PinkRoid. And yeah, incredible.